Guys, what is going down? Welcome to another vlog.
Hello.
I got low battery. This is a massive fail. Yes, I got the car. Don't worry, I'm unlocking.
Hurry up, man.
We got it. You guys might have thought that I wasn't gonna vlog. On Instagram, I was like, I won't vlog till the end of the month. Here we are. I got another battery in the bag because the battery is flat. That'll be the worst start to the return.
Where'd you like water?
Ski. What do you got in the jam?
Like we gotta go.
Like we gotta go, guys. I decided I need to start vlogging again, babe.
I don't like you vlogging while you're driving. Can you stop? I'm sorry, guys, but
This is
no.
safe. This is really safe. Guys, what's up? Yo, this is like exciting, man. I'm actually just here about to train some legs up there at Temple Gym. The battery is about to run flat on this camera, but I'll see you back at home and I'm gonna give you guys a big brief, a rundown of kind of what the fuck is going on with my life, because my life is, how would you describe it? Maybe like organized chaos? No. It's more like unorganized and then the opposite of chaos. Unorganized uniformity. Very good leg session, all done and dusted at Temple Gym. I'm here to update you guys because you're probably wondering what is going on, Freeze. And I don't mean to disappoint, but I'm wondering the same thing. I said on Instagram the other day that I wasn't gonna get any vlogs up till the end of the month because I wanted to do it consistently. But I want to get one up now just because I want it. I don't know, you guys know I change my mind a lot. I'm just that kind of person. Inconsistent. It's the worst kind of person. Well, fuck. Good summary of myself. Good for the self-esteem. So basically I'm going to give you guys a rundown on my life as quickly as possible since the last time you've seen me. Currently things are a bit, I've been really like off, and that's why I haven't been vlogging at all. I've just been feeling really off, guys, like, and I don't like putting my shit out there when I'm feeling off. It sucks because I was killing the gym, my diet and everything, getting shredded through the new year. Hurt my back, and then that sucked. Back was ruined for a good 2-3 weeks, and then I tried to get back in the gym, and then I just wasn't excited about it. Obviously, I was having to start doing like fuck all, just because my strength and everything is obviously gone quite a fair bit, 3 weeks off. And it just kind of like was like, oh fuck, what's the point? And now I'm like trying to really just stay on it because I know my physique and my body right now is at the point where it could go one way or the other. It can go just like fuck it and just turn to shit, or I can still save myself. So I'm kind of in that middle zone right now. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been there before. There's probably a few of you guys who can relate. I know from experience, there's nothing worse than being in that middle zone and then going the wrong way and fucking out on your diet and your training completely. And then in 2 months, you look back to that middle zone and you're like, I actually wasn't even in that bad a shape. I could have easily held that and gone further. When that happens in life, that fucking sucks. I'm trying to catch myself right now. Another news, yes, our Christmas tree's still up. You know what? Let's fucking take this shit down. I don't care if Jem still wants it up. I'm taking it down right now. I am the one! I forgot about the decorations. This could be a bigger job than I thought. Oh no, this is... Okay, I'm gonna do this later. That was... What a bad idea. So yeah, we talked about my physique, my training, where things are at. But now let's talk about my life. This is where things get a little bit complicated. This month I have been really looking at things a lot differently. I've pulled myself off YouTube. I've pulled myself away from gym season, the business, not in a negative way, but just to reevaluate going forward. I've put myself in different environments. I've been outside a hell of a lot. I've been at the beach, going for trail walks, chilling at the top of hills, seeing views, like just really just looking at nature and shit. If we're gonna get deep. But in all seriousness, I know you can either go one way, which is full on into something, or you can always step back and like have a look at a bigger picture. But then again, it's not like a bigger picture in the sense of the bigger picture of my life and shit. I've been looking at the bigger picture of like, yo, life's buzzy as fuck. Look at all this greatness around us, which you actually don't even really need much to appreciate. You don't need anything to appreciate. You don't need money to go down to the beach and put your feet in the sand. You know what I'm saying? So if there's so much depth and if there's so much reward to that, like, I don't know, it's just real interesting. You guys know I'm real open-minded. I'm like, basically what I'm saying is it's invaluable sometimes to step back, especially if you're feeling unaligned, which I have been. So I've been doing that. And now I feel like I'm clearing things up within my own mental cognition to run smoother. So getting onto things like business, financials, gym stees, my channel, I really wanna do some different shit this year. I still want to do vlogs because I love this, like when I'm feeling like it. Last year, here's the thing guys, you have to realize I kind of got in certain positions where I had to vlog because my whole living and income was based on it. Jim sees a success based on that, and it was like, it put me in positions where I had to do it when I didn't want to, and that made me like not like it. You know, sometimes you don't have to love everything in life because you need to do shit to get the results, but it kind of sucks when you lose that feeling of something that you've been in love with, and that really did happen to me. Going through that series, that Shred series, but I know that in the past I've given up when I've said I'm gonna do things, so I really made an effort to stick true to that series and get shit done, and you know, by the end of it, we got some good results. I got in pretty decent shape and had some sick Gym C's drops, and everything was good coming into Christmas. And now here we are, start of February, and I want to do some different things. I want to go back to New Zealand. Me and Jim are going to go back in a few weeks. We're going to go home, and I live in Tuakau in New Zealand. With Gym C's, I'm going to take it down for a month, and it's something I don't want to lose the momentum of it, but I want to go home and like, I get real funny. Like if Gym C's, like, as great as it is, if it's something that means I'm trapped and I have to stay here and it holds me here when I want to go home for a month, like that makes me hate it. And I'm like, no, okay, I'm not gonna hate Gym C's. This is like, I love Gym C's, so it's better for me to just, instead of keep going with it here and neglecting my needs of seeing my family and friends, and not just seeing, like, getting some time with them, spending some quality time with Gemma, showing her my home country, like some really intrinsically rewarding shit that's gonna benefit my life. You know when you just know you need to do something to finally move forward. I'm kind of in a weird position like that. But on the other hand, it's fucked because Gym C's is like, it sucks to lose the momentum of something, but I'm not gonna keep the momentum going if it's something that I need a break from. Now this place that me and Jim live in, well, we're gonna have to pay rent, which is annoying when we're in New Zealand, or we can give 2 weeks notice now, put all our stuff in storage units, which is like $70 a week as opposed to $450 a week for our rent. Kind of looking like a good option, but then we're gonna stress when we come back from New Zealand. But I feel like with the money we're gonna save if we're in New Zealand for a month, you know, that money that we're spending on rent is probably gonna be covering our expenses in New Zealand. If we've got expenses in New Zealand and then paying for rent here, it just doesn't seem to make sense. But then again, the Commonwealth Games are coming up. Maybe we don't want to like lose our place, a place to stay when we come back. Could be stressful. Honestly, I don't really give a fuck. It's more for Gemma that she needs a bit more security. I really don't care. You guys know I've been homeless. like I've been through the worst. I've been through the worst. So I'm like, what else could be worse? Imagine that, like, vlog series. Me and Jim come back from a great New Zealand trip and we're like living in a little car. Packing Gym C's orders in the boot. I don't think it's gonna get to that, but man, honestly, it's crazy. I appreciate you if you just follow me and show an interest in my life. It means a lot, because I don't know, I don't have that many like close friends and stuff here in Australia. It's almost like you guys are people I can tell. It sucks when I let you guys down as well, like if shit goes bad, and I don't know, basically I don't know what I'm trying to say. I appreciate everyone who's like supportive of me and keep showing support and love, because it means a lot. It's like my whole livelihood when you break it down. I fucking love YouTube. I love YouTube. I don't like Instagram. I really hate Instagram. You guys know I don't post much on there. I feel like it's just so fake. Like you go on the explore feed and you literally you want to slit your wrist. It's like the most gayest, cringest shit. I don't mean to say gay in that sense. It's a bad habit. Definitely in New Zealand growing up, if something's like lame, you say gay. So I should say lame. I don't mean to offend anyone. I'm all for a gay time and shit, guys. No, but you guys, this is going really south. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I'm gay. Oh shit, that was a good belly laugh. Fucking hell. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. What was I saying before all this? Maybe it doesn't matter. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, Instagram, I don't know, it just, even some people's YouTube channels these days have got me really cringing. I don't know, it's a shame when you see people go to turn to real cookie cutter shit. If I ever go there, I promise you guys I'm always gonna be this raw, not edgy, I mean like edgy as in like unstable. I know Joe Delaney, if you're watching this, you'll be proud of me saying edgy, but I'm not that edgy. Like I don't mean edgy in the cool way, I mean like rough around the edges kind of. That's what I always want to put out. Another thing I really want to talk about, guys, when I injured my back, I got in this weird, like looking at what everyone else was doing, because I wasn't doing much, because you know, I was literally in bed like that, like lying down for a week. And I really just saw all these people going into the new year with momentum, the complete opposite of what I was doing. And it really made me negative. I was comparing myself and I'm like, fuck, and I really got into this down, dark place. Okay, this is actually deep. I haven't told you guys as well. I got like that, and then also the 1 year anniversary of my friend Johan dying really put me in this crazy negative pent up space in my head, and I was just like, I got really dark, and like it only lasted like a couple of days, but I really got to this stage where I just felt like it was really miserable and bitter, and I was like, coming out of that, I never want to go there ever again. So it was interesting. One thing I definitely took was I actually deleted Instagram, and I don't know, you know, sometimes it sucks, like you just see people and they like, their lives are just so fucking insane, and you're just like, and like you see it after one hour, like, and you're just like, fuck, like, honestly, like, I don't know, I was feeling like, as someone myself who is like, realistically, my life's pretty fucking cool probably compared to a lot of people out there, and I was like, and I'm feeling really shit compared to these people. I'm like, shit, like, imagine someone who like just hates their job and like their life. I'm like looking at the shit, it's like, that can't be good for you. Yeah, so I have been taking time off Instagram because I was on, I don't know, I was just on Instagram and shit all the time because I obviously couldn't do fuck all, and I was like watching YouTube vids and shit. YouTube vids ain't so bad, but it sucks when people are doing real cool shit, you know, fuck. Anyway, just food for thought. Comment below if you can relate. You guys know I'm pretty active on my comments. Like, I love YouTube. Anyway, I've been talking too much. I got this meeting with my accountants coming up, so I gotta go do that. Really not looking forward to that. I hate anything to do with it. I hate that, like, even Jim sees I have to rely on it for a living. Like, it scares me, man, crossing like what you love with making it work as a business. I don't know, it's kind of, it can get a bit fucked up sometimes, and it makes you go like, what, like, I don't do this for but you gotta make a living, and I'm not working another job on the side or anything like that. You guys know, this is all me, and another thing as well, like, I've just, even, I don't wanna, it's too personal, I don't really wanna talk about it, but, yeah, I won't talk about it, but yeah, Okay, anyway, maybe I'll talk about it. I'll probably talk about it in a few months. I like talking about shit after it's happened, but. And on that note, if you've enjoyed my talking, hit the thumbs up. It actually means a lot. I'm like, when I see the thumb, I'm like, people get it. They understand me. It sounds so fucking sad. I'm asking for validation. Fuck. Anyway, isn't that just the truth, eh? We're all looking for validation, aren't we, in some sense? In some way or another. Unless you're extremely fucking successful and have all the money in the world, and you're just like, you don't give a fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here, guys. I actually do hope you enjoyed this, could take something. We're not all perfect. I know I certainly am not. And I hope you guys can take that it's okay as well if things aren't going the greatest for you. You just need to kind of identify what needs to change or what you need to do. I know for me, being this homesick and missing my friends and family has been like really affected me, but it's not like, it's like I haven't been home in a year and a half. It kind of builds up to that stage. If you don't do something, or if you do something for long enough, it'll pent up to the stage where it's gonna break. So just keep an eye on that, guys. I don't know if any of you can relate. I like doing my channel because I can put out thoughts and hopefully get feedback, and it can help you guys. And it helps me as well if I know any of you guys are going through shit too, so. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up if you did. Yo, Freezy out. Freeze fam. Yo, fucking love you guys.